Le Rock d'Azur 2023.
Welcome to the 39th edition of Rock d'Azur. This 39th edition follows one of the toughest competitions ever held at Rock d'Azur. The 38th edition, with its relentless rain challenging the participants of the event's flagship race, left memorable moments in the minds of all cycling enthusiasts. But as the saying goes, after the rain comes the sunshine. The sun rises over Rock and its village of exhibitors. The first competitors are busy making final race preparations and taking advantage of the wide range of equipment offered by the event's partners. Gravel, mountain bikes, helmets, textiles, and equipment of all kinds are presented by global players in the bike world, a true El Dorado for all two-wheeled enthusiasts in search of the latest novelties and technical innovations. And what better way to start a day at Rock d'Azur than with a muscular or electric mountain bike ride? We're gonna start ramping up the pressure now, 25 minutes before the start. It's an excursion that allows participants to explore the surrounding environment, venture onto the upcoming race courses, all while creating some memorable moments.
Et faites-moi un maximum de bruit pour les bénévoles du Rock d'Azur! 3, 2, 1, c'est parti pour lui!
The Rock d'Azur 2023. Here we go! Under the shining sun of southern France. So we're off to a gentle start in a generally good mood, but keeping in the back of our minds the competitive spirit that characterizes the Rock d'Azur. Long live sport! It's a fun and entertaining course that allows you to get your legs into shape and make the first adjustments for the races to come. The sensations are there for the taking. The watchword, 100% pleasure.
Allez, bravo!
From the dirt roads of the Garrigue to the asphalt of the region's picturesque villages, a multitude of playgrounds to delight our competitors and kick off this week entirely dedicated to cycling in all its forms. At the finish line, as expected, smiles were the order of the day, despite the inevitable punctures. Whether on two wheels or on foot, everyone had a wonderful first race. The Tri-Rock 2023, yes! It is by the turquoise waters of Fréjus that things get serious. The Tri-Rock is one of the eagerly anticipated events for participants, not only because of its location, but also its uniqueness, as it is not a traditional triathlon. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, the 2023 edition of the Tri-Rock. 300 athletes set off to tackle the absolutely marvelous courses in an exceptional natural environment. There's not a second to lose for our competitors who redouble their efforts in each discipline and gobble up the 1,500-meter open water swim. Indeed, participants swap their road bikes for mountain bikes on the iconic route through the Massif des Morts, providing them a challenging experience. A 30.1-kilometer long course in a variety of beautiful landscapes. Finally, to round up this dry rock in style, participants swap bikes for running shoes for 9.6 kilometers of demanding running. Nevertheless, there were no major difficulties for Jules Dumas, who once again claimed victory in the Tri-Rock, finishing 5 minutes ahead of Aurélien Pinel and Frédéric Delars. Second place and a place on the line. So last year, I'd already managed to take victory here, so that's why I came back this year. So it's a good win, which is always nice to take. That's cool. Julien Dumas, Aurélien Pinel, and Frédéric Delars, that's the trifecta of this rock trio. Among the women, Alizé Patis emerged as the winner, followed by Solène Marnoni and Séverine Gatté after a fiercely competitive race. The Rock d'Azur is a great event. There are a lot of people, but it's always great to finish the year here with all the partners and to enjoy it with everyone. For several years now, she has been shining on the national circuit and has also competed in the Olympics Cross World Cup. Alizé Patis, the big winner of this Tri-Rock. The Rock d'Azur, it's an extraordinary end-of-season event where there's always sunshine and lots of smiles and fun.
Allez, on bouge la tête à droite, à gauche, devant, derrière. Let's go, on est au bout.
Yes, we have some very young people and some a little older. I think I met a 74-year-old this morning who's going to do 32 kilometers. That's quite impressive. The Rock d'Azur is for everyone, young and old, adults and young people. It really is for everyone. I think that even those who don't know anything about cycling could find something to enjoy in the activities. I've seen people who don't ride bikes come by and they seem to love it. So this year, we've introduced hiking. We launched a trail last year because it was very, very successful. We've increased the distances and we've introduced hiking, which is also going very well. We have a lot of guides who want to discover the magnificent landscapes of the region, and there's plenty to do here, between the Estoril Massif and the Mort Massif. Without the towns, without the institutions, without the agglomeration community, without the 3 communes or even the 4 communes that help us a lot, it would be very complicated to do it. It's also thanks to the teams of volunteers committed to their region and to the Roc d'Azur that this event shines in the cycling world and enables all participants to take full advantage of the events and all the activities organized during these 4 days dedicated to the sport. There's a very good atmosphere. Things have evolved, but in the right direction, I'd say. There are more and more people, but it's been just as good. The whole organization has evolved, and in the end, it's great. Everyone's happy, and the proof is, they're coming back. Hop, go straight ahead. Have a nice day. Hop, go straight ahead. Thanks for your time. Thank you for your kind words. Ha, I told you. All right. Without volunteers, it can't run. People say it. We're well received, we're well guided. In fact, I think it's a whole. It's not just the race, it's the atmosphere of the race, especially as it's pretty tough for some people. A very good atmosphere. What's more, the weather's good and everybody's happy with the circuit and, above all, the volunteers. It's very unifying, very friendly. It's great for the riders. For us, it's a shared pleasure to rub shoulders with people who don't come from here, to chat, to talk about cycling. Everyone gets something out of it. A multitude of gravel bikes conquer the Cap de l'Esterel throughout the competition. The many rides it hosts make this place a major and indispensable element of the region for participants. I have no regrets about signing up for the gravel as well as the other outings. It's a great route with some magnificent spots, well-paced climbs and descents. And what about the fantastic organization by the volunteers? Super! Nothing to complain about. It's a first time and we're happy. The discipline holds a special place in the hearts of participants, allowing the gravel events to span over 2 consecutive days to delight every enthusiast. In order to diversify the routes, it is the Massif des Morts that hosts the second part of the gravel events with the 67.5-kilometer Canyon Gravel Rock, offering stunning landscapes that grant it the status of an exceptional location. The Canyon Gravel Rock concluded in the men's category with a victory for Alexis Brunel, closely followed by Clément Cousin and Sonke Wegner. A great race. It was my first gravel race and I really enjoyed it. Honestly, with the new Canyon on top of it, Royal, it's a great bike. After, personally, I had good legs. I'm a bit tired from the triathlon season, but there you go. For the women, this 2023 edition offers a top-notch podium. Alana Castrik takes the first place, closely followed by Julia Aubry and Sophie Almeida. Impeccable. I had no mechanical problems. I didn't have any physical problems either, so it was pretty good. I was with a good group and I'm really happy to have done it. It makes you want to come back next year. Let's hear it for the 3 winners of the Canyon Gravel Rock. Whether it's gravel or mountain biking, the landscapes of the Massif des Morts undoubtedly delight all competitors. The legendary Ford Rock Marathon, the longest race of the Roc d'Azur at 91.3 kilometers, once again makes the headlines.
Allez! Allez les gars, allez, courage! Allez, c'est déjà ça de fait, allez! Allez, allez, allez! Allez les filles, allez! 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 Allez!
Its unparalleled level of commitment inspires the most daring.
Let's go! Let's go! Il aime! Allez! Go, 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 go!
Hugo Drichou, favorite on the stage, suffered a technical problem at the start and was unable to catch up. A stroke of bad luck. I did 20, 30, and then broke the chain. This year's winner is none other than the German Andreas Seewald, accompanied by his Colombian counterpart Hector Leonardo Paez León, followed by the Italian Samuele Porro. Among the women, Katarzyna Sosna claims the first position, ahead of Tatiana Tournu and Estelle Morel. When night falls, a unique challenge occupies the minds of all participants: the Roc Ruelle. It is the emblem of the event and a symbol of city cycling for any young rider. And what better location for the race than the town of Fréjus itself? A new edition supported by an audience of all ages who spare no effort to cheer on the competitors, facing a time trial rarely so demanding. Indeed, towns like Fréjus, which host the event, do their utmost to ensure that this week of festivities take place in the best possible conditions. Visitors, competitors, and exhibitors gather in the village to share further moments of conviviality and joy after these colorful challenges. It's a 4-day opportunity to bring together all this public of riders and enthusiasts, and it's very well organized. We've been coming for years and we're really satisfied. I took my grandson to do the Roc Ruelle and he ran last night. It's my first time here. It's great fun. Frankly, for those who like cycling and mountain biking, it's great, really. Really, it's nice. There are lots of stands. To all fans of cycling, mountain biking and gravel, this is bike heaven. It's a great event every year with lots of people, and you meet some really nice people. It's a really wonderful region to discover. It's a great experience to see so much equipment, so many bike enthusiasts. It's an event I'd recommend. What better way to conclude this edition of Rock d'Azur 2023 than with the event's namesake, the Rock d'Azur? A 52-kilometer course for adults and a 32-kilometer one for the younger hopefuls, set in the beautiful and diverse landscapes of the PACA region. It's like a final exam, always surrounded by an enthusiastic crowd, confirming the competitors' entry into the illustrious family of finishers. This year, Hugo Dréchou emerges as the leader of the event, a revenge for his poor performance at the Ford Rock Marathon. I'd planned to attack quite early, so I was confident about the sensations. He is followed by Frenchman Mathis Azaro and Italian Fabian Rabensteiner. Third place with a sprint, but which turned out to the advantage of Fabian Rabensteiner. The two French riders were nip and tuck throughout the course, but Hugo Dréchou managed to gain the upper hand towards the end, avenging his performance at the Ford Rock Marathon by opening up a lead of almost 1 minute over Mathis Azaro. It was a great race. We battled hard with Hugo. I knew I had some tricks up my sleeve on the downhills. I knew he was strong enough on the long climbs.
La championne de France, vainqueur du Rock d'Azur Dames.
As for the women's standings, it's Noémie Garnier who takes the top spot ahead of Constance Valentin and Marine Allion, a 100% French podium. And that concludes the 39th edition of Rock d'Azur, an edition once again marked by the competitiveness and commitment of the competitors, as well as the joy and smiles of the audience, all united by the common passion for sports and cycling in the natural environment. See you next year for an edition you'll remember for a long time as we celebrate the 40th anniversary of Rock d'Azur.